should seriously consider skipping town. What? Why? We got it good here. All this talk about the bat? Guy freaks me out. That's just some story people tell each other. He's like the boogeyman with wings. As in, does not exist. Oh, he's real, trust me. I've heard stories. And that's exactly what they are. Stories. They're writing about him in the damn paper. Front page last week. Probably something the cops cooked up because they're desperate.
I'm telling you, he's real.
And it's only a matter of time before he comes for us, too.
Police know the victim fell from a nearby building, but there's not much else in the file. His identity might shed some light on things. Brian Murphy, an account manager at the Gotham Merchants Bank. Cause of death, internal injuries sustained on impact. Now I know what happened. Time to find out how and why. This blood spatter indicates a high-velocity impact. I should check the roof. The railing here is broken. Was it an accident, or was he pushed? Two sets of footprints means the victim wasn't alone, and the scattered paperwork suggests he had a briefcase. I need to find that. Interesting. There are two sets of fingerprints here. One belongs to the victim, the other to Robert Haynes, a well-known con artist. Alfred, I need the last known location of Robert Haynes. I'll send over everything I've got in case it helps.
No need, sir. I already have a search area. Check your display.
Available units, stand by for status update on potential assignments.
Oh, no! All right. I'm gonna see every bring you to Sounds like a fight. Take your time. I ain't going nowhere. Get a load of me. Stick to it. What they ever do to you? You ruined everything! Check that out! Looks like someone... Get him! Please, don't hurt me!
I know Enigma hired you to collect information. Where have you hidden it?
Let me guess. If I talk, I get to keep my throat?
Smart choice.
Same old... same old...
kind of fun.
Always dreamed of popping one of those giant floating balloons.
I'd pay to see that.
Guys are in trouble. Let's get in. Oh no. This is one hell.
Citizens are requested to stay in their homes tonight due to increased criminal activity and inclement weather limiting the police force's ability to ensure order.
The cops investigating this crime should have a relay station set up. It'll look like a mobile satellite dish, probably on a rooftop.
SWAT guys. I'm hearing they're after the bounty too. He's right on top of us.
You seen what one of these can do?
I'll be at a disadvantage if I can't tap into the cops' communications. I should hack their mobile relay station.
Rubio, what's your 20?
On the balcony for a smoke with a menace.
Those men on the balcony, that could be my way in.
Shut case. Penguin murdered Black Mask and his lady friend. We found the bastard's stubby little fingerprints right by the bodies. Yeah, we got Penguin now. Like to see him squirm out of this one. Fingerprints, 2 dead bodies. He's about to do some time. Yeah, except forensics will take all the credit. And I'm the one who found the prints.
That's why they call it first response. First pickings on the loot, but none of the glory. Me, I'd take the loot over the glory any day.
The police believe Penguin murdered Black Mask. But why would he send me here if he was the killer? It doesn't add up. This crime took place days ago. The fire and the exposure to the elements make identifying the victims difficult. The male victim is wearing a black mask, but I can't positively identify him as Roman Sionis without a DNA analysis. Something I can't do in the field. I can identify the female victim based on her fingerprints. Tiffany Ambrose, Roman Sionis' girlfriend. Or one of them at least. She was no angel, long list of priors, but nothing to indicate she was the target here. The fire spread as a result of a Molotov cocktail thrown into the room. It may have been intended to destroy evidence. The shallow trajectory of the bullet suggests the shooter could be someone of Penguin's height. But the grooves on the floor suggest that the victim was killed by someone leaning back in a chair. This bullet was fired from a revolver. Ballistics analysis indicates a low angle of trajectory. The shooter could have been someone of Penguin's height. but the pattern in the gunpowder residue suggests the bullet was actually fired by someone lying on the ground. These fingerprints are a match for the Penguin, but they're on top of the soot from the fire. The cops were right. Penguin was in the room, but these prints prove he was here after the murders were committed. If he didn't kill Black Mask, who did? The only thing I know for certain is that Tiffany's shooter was lying on the floor. But why? These white streaks are shoe polish. Whoever shot Tiffany was being dragged along the floor. Besides the victims, there were two other people in the room. Tiffany's shooter, and whoever was dragging the shooter. The location from which the male victim was shot may tell me more. The DNA here doesn't belong to either of the victims. Whose is it? The fight broke out when someone startled the shooter. It's not clear who won the fight. It could have been either one of them. I should review the evidence to see if I can learn anything more about either the intruder or the shooter. Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. This DNA is from the female victim. The level of oxidation suggests it's been here for several days. If I review the evidence, I may be able to find out what she was doing when she was attacked. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago. And I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the Gotham City Police Department.
Then that's where I'm going.
Sir, you'd need to physically hack into their servers. If you insist on doing something that foolish, you'll need a powerful, non-lethal weapon. I recommend coming back here to pick up your concussion detonator.
Not a bad idea.
Don't! Please!
8-2. Come in, 8-2. Dispatch, Delta 4-4. Can you raise Delta 8-2?
Stand by 4-4. Delta 8-2. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, come in. Delta 8-2, report. Delta 4-4. No response from 8-2. Please proceed inside to confirm 8-2 status.
10-4, dispatch.
We're screwed. Holy crap, it's that bat!
Welcome home, sir. The concussion detonator is on your workbench. Remember, if you use that instead of your fists, you'll do less lasting damage to those police officers and civil servants.
Noted.
Sir, a moment of your time.
What do you want?
There's something about this Enigma fellow that doesn't sit right with me. Unfettered access to resources, an extensive network spread across the city. Whoever he is, the man has connections and capital.
We can use that to our advantage. If he's buying things in bulk or using lots of power, we could track him.
Perhaps, but he's also clearly a technical wizard. He's likely covered his tracks.
Keep searching. He only has to slip up once to give us an opening.
Certainly, sir.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Well, it sounds like you found some Christmas spirit.
But I refuse to let the thugs out there rob us of the night entirely.
I'm surprised you didn't put up some decorations.
I considered it, but decided it was better not to clutter up the place. Don't worry, though. I've done a number on the house.
I'm sure you have.
Some of the assassins have access to rather interesting technology. When this is over, you might want to consider appropriating it. Let some good come from tonight's situation.
Stoots are good. Yeah. GCPD radios in for someone to secure the scene, right? So these guys roll up in a van, pack up the stuff, and bail. I got a feeling they're not bringing them back to the evidence locker. Hell no. They'll keep the best gear for themselves and sell whatever's left. Probably back to Cobblepot. Well, guess what? Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. We should find a way to get in on this. Ourselves a scanner and figure out where the assassins are, so we can make sure we're nowhere near them. So we can move in after they're done fighting. They're after that, right? Which means they're gonna be following them, and that means every time they trash a place, free crap for you and me.
Those guys are fighting the back!
Considering giving Gordon the job. This could be bad. Bad for him, maybe. There's no way the boys upstairs will support him. Then who's it gonna be? My money's on James Brogan. He knows the rules. Hell, you wrote half of them. Brogan's shady, even by the usual standards. You wanna get stuck with Hell no. What about someone like Brandon? That's not a bad idea.
Master Bruce, guards have been doubled at police precincts since Loeb's murder. You'll need to find a way to sneak in that won't attract attention. Otherwise, you'll never make it to the server room.
Understood. Thanks.
Attention all units, we need everyone on assignment. No 10-10s until further notice.
Lowe's dead. Every block's up for grabs now. Guess we're collecting tax. The hard.
Think I'm not tough enough? I've been waiting to punch someone all day.
I'm gonna enjoy this!
They're tearing you to pieces! Hey, I want to see this!
Mandatory curfew is in effect. All citizens must stay in their homes. Immediately report any suspicious activity to the Gotham City Police Department.
Got a guy injured! Need assistance! Don't worry, man. That'll heal. I think.
How many times is this gonna happen?
Officer down! Anyone have a target? Damn it! Maintain your separation! Sweep this damn room!
No! Ah!
This is the emergency broadcast system.
What is this thing? Any ideas?
The streets to do.
I got it here. Doesn't look dangerous, but it's definitely his.
I'm holding the door!
Attention Gotham citizens. Emergency protocols are in effect. The streets have been closed and citizens are requested to stay in their
Hey!
Probably another water pipe bursting. Love to go take a look, but, you know, my shift's over. Loeb. Loeb understood. The problem is Gordon...
This won't be easy. But if I'm going to access the National Criminal Database and find out what happened at Lacey Towers, I need to find the server room without being discovered.
Sign me up for that.
After interrogating Whale and Jones, we've learned that they're all competing for a huge bounty, which Black Mask has offered for the head of the Bat.
Where do I sign up? I thought he was a ghost.
All right, cut the chatter, people. Our goal is to ensure order in this city. So our #1 priority becomes bringing in the Bat before these assassins get to him. Now, the closer it gets to morning, the more desperate the assassins will grow. And if he's still out there, the more damage they'll cause to the city as they try to find or attract him. All right, dismissed.
Yeah, well, they were supposed to be guarding the crime scene, not Gavin. No wonder the Bat got the drop on him. Yeah, tell them to keep their eyes open next time.
Must you be so brutal, sir? These are city employees.
They're as corrupt as they come, and they're in my way.
I wish you'd think twice about that approach, sir. You never know when you might need their help. At any rate, your objective is the GCPD server room. I've marked it on your map.
Hilarious!
Yeah, kick his ass!
Delta 61, line 7.
Oh, yeah! Right in the jaw! Suspect spotted and engaged!
I won't be able to access doors like this with my cryptographic sequencer. I'll need to find another way. I won't stand a chance against that many armed men. I can use Deathstroke's remote claw to pass above their heads undetected.
Alright, listen up. While you jokers were playing cleanup crew at Blackgate, I was making us some money. I worked out a deal with our pal Black Mask. If any of us can kill the Bat before the assassins get to him, we get the bounty. All $50 million. For those of you who ain't too good with the math, that means we all retire early.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's take him down then. Yeah. What are we waiting for?
If I'm not careful, that guard will alert the others.
Finding and killing the Bat is #1 priority. That clear?
Yes, sir. All clear. Clear as day, sir. You got...
Shout him out.
How are we gonna keep this from morning and the rest of the day?
like any other scumbag. We can't find dirt. We make our own.
I'm listening.
What if Captain Gordon allowed all the perps in the holding cells to go free?
You mean we set them loose?
Little prison ride, right?
There he is!
This is from Central. They're offering a reward of $25,000 for information Matt, or any of the perps involved in the murder of Mr. Rome. So get him, boys. Reminder to all units, we'll be accepting donations and cards for Commissioner Loeb's family in the break room. Please come by and pay your respects.
So what does this disruptor of yours do?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. Mostly, though, it does a whole lot of none of your damn business.
Oh, you want to play it like that? All right. Maybe I'll have the guys over at Evidence Lockup take a look. They can get kind of rough, though. Hope it's not fragile.
You want to play hardball, buddy? How's about I tell my cousin at the Gazette about the payments you boys been extorting from Penguin and the like?
Scum like you's got a cousin at the Gazette. You expect me to believe that?
Don't see you calling Evidence Lockup, now do I? You cops are all the same. You ain't getting nothing out of me.
Like I said, I got all night.
You and me both, pal.
Not you again!
Talk, or you won't be walking anywhere, ever.
No way! You gotta answer for dropping me off that rooftop, buddy!
No, you have to answer to me. How does this disruptor work?
Ask one of the pigs! They got it in Evidence Lockup!
How about we take a little walk up to the roof?
Okay, you win! It jams weapons, overrides electronic locks, alright? Now you gotta let me go!
How'd that work out for you last time?
Yeah? If he's gonna wipe things clean, he should start with you.
Good one.
Suspect in our sight!
Get this! Time for some excessive force. Cross one top, you... Let's cross it! Don't have to do this.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211's reported on the ground. 622 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert. Intruder in the building.
Get yourself to a shelter.
You kidding? That's where they round us up! You don't get it. Anarchy gets it, but you don't get it, man. problem. If I don't give this bastard what he wants, he'll send the tape to the press.
Priority 1 alert. All personnel be advised. 211 reported on the ground. 22 on the premises. Repeat, priority 1 alert.
He is the worst kind of criminal. The kind who thinks... their actions are justified. Who acts completely outside the system.
The system is broken.
Barbara, wait.
Listen up, people. I want this bad bastard taken down ASAP. There's a big payday in it for us, so don't screw it up.
Man, all these foot patrols are killing me. Need some new insoles.